Welcome between the hedges to Athens, Georgia and Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the San Jose State Spartans, taking on the 20th ranked team in the land, the Georgia Bulldogs. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Georgia likely to kick it deep to get things started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the San Jose State Spartans offense takes the field. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons. And
here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Touchdown, Dogs! The defense takes matters into its own hands. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business. As an offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Off play action. Under fire. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
safe to say, this defense sets the tone for their football team. They were the reason they won the last time out, and they are putting the clamps down on their opponent early in this one.
Looking for a man. It's Matthews. Throws to the tight end. He's got an open man. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in.
Grabs it at the 25 in stride. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. They use those back-to-back explosives to set him up first and goal. He wants to throw it. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
Quarterback just has to be more aware of the situation. First down, goal-to-go situation. You cannot take a sack. So the QB, if no one's open, you got to make sure you're throwing that ball out of the end zone to help.
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Spartans. Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point is good. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Georgia's offense will have its first possession of the game. They're led by a sensational signal caller, and Jesse, one thing every elite quarterback knows is where to find the weak spot in the secondary. And there might be a few of them there.
Yeah, there's no mystery where this quarterback is going to be throwing the football and who he's going to be trying to pick on. They knew coming into this game this was going to be the matchup they want to take advantage of. Now, David, the defense and their coordinator are going to have to find creative ways to help out this cornerback and use safety coverage over the top, some zone, try and get him as many.
Oh, he's got some space. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Georgia. There's a reason they call this dude a big playmaker. Moments just like that one.
Big-time playmaker. Can make plays all over the field from all different spots. That's why you got to find ways to give him touches as much as possible because he'll make it happen.
I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Guys, this San Jose State offense trying to get this ball moving. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7. Tackle is made at the 22, but a nice 10-yard pickup there. On first down from their own 22. Looking to pass. It's Matthews. Firing to the right, complete. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Pulls it in. It's Gresham. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
Well, it's a nice job by the defender. They're closing the gap with the wide receiver. They're going to complete the hitch pass, but he's able to run right up on him, get him to the ground for a minimum gain.
Release to the back. Got his man quickly. After just keeps moving. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. The Spartans have it with a 1st and 10. Gonna look downfield again. Rushes on him. He's got the back in the middle.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
And the Spartans can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Stands in and takes the hit. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. This dog crowd is off the leash, and they are coming after them, bringing noise on third down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. He's got it. They will score. Touchdown, Spartans. The extra point here would tie the game.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
And he puts through the extra point. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. He'll bring it out. Tackled at the 24 and almost breaks even with the yardage he would have gotten with a touchback. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. These two offenses have been outstanding in the early going, and that ramps up the pressure to put something on the board every time you touch it. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. To the ground with the back. He picks up maybe a couple before he's stopped right at the 30-yard line. And the Bulldogs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Wants to throw. It's Simmons. Got his man on the right. And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the first down before they finally get him on the ground. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Georgia going back to work with another first down. On the ground, it's Overton. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
The Dogs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Motion from the wide receiver. Trying play action. A strike downfield. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23. We played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. They'll try the run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
A little screen to the running back. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
And you're trying to get the ball to the running back quick and let him get some space, but there was absolutely no space. They penetrated quickly, and they got him before he could even get going.
Fires to the wideout. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. And he'll need a little distance and accuracy, a 42-yarder from the left hash. The official says no good. And here in the second quarter, we remain all knotted up. The San Jose State offense is back on the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. He's in open space downfield. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. The Spartans come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Yeah, you just feel like the running back's asking for redemption on that one. You know, second and short, and you're giving him the football. He can't get the first himself. Now it's third down. He's looking over on the sideline like, call it again, throw me the ball, I can go do this. It's never a good feeling for the running back in that situation.
And the Spartans with the 1st and 10. Grabbed in the middle, it's Barton. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Take the profit, right? Pitch and catch. Defense in zone coverage. Receivers got some access. Just spit it out to him. Let him catch it, advance, and get what he can get.
Back to throw, it's Matthews. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe of the 49. If there's ever been a position group that sort of identifies with the team's mascot, it would be the bulldog mentality of this Georgia front.
Those hunkering down dogs up front, they got to hunker down and stop the run and be physical. And then guess what? When it gets into passing situations, now I'm cooked. Now I'm on the edge. Now I'm making that quarterback's life a living you-know-what.
It'll go out of bounds, and we'll see where they mark it. It's going to be right around the 35. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They built up some time of possession with that last drive, but couldn't turn it into points with the missed field goal. We'll see if they can put something on the board this time. Going right to work up top. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the mistiming.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. They'll go back to the air on second down. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
And the defense catches a break on that one. And this guy's not a superstar, but he's pretty dang reliable. And we talked to them about this guy. Like, he's kind of the security blanket for the quarterback. And him to drop that football doesn't happen often. You take those lucky things when you can get it.
Beautifully thrown ball. Terrific catch, and they'll have the first down. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
Makes the catch. It's Weeks. He's knocked out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 44.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route running. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. They are letting the big dogs eat on the ground.
Pound, pound, pound. The dog pound. Run the football.
There he goes. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Dropping back, it's Matthews. Here comes the heat. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Line getting set on 2nd down. Down to 2 minutes to play. We'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over. A chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Back to pass. Spits it out to the back. Got his man. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quickly complete. And there's going to be a loss on that play. Just run out of bounds and avoiding the contact. The Spartans have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. He's got him. And he is going to lose yardage. Nowhere to run as he is forced out of bounds. The dogs are barking and growling and trying to hold him here on 3rd down. Oh, they're after him. He'll try to do it himself. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. To the air on 1st down. It's complete to the left. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Spartans in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Bring in the heat. Past the 30. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats, but when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, to get down and don't take a big hit.
He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. The Spartans with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. To the air, it's Matthews. Back open in the middle. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. And now a chance to pull even 1st and goal as we get late in the 1st half. They'll try to get it in with the run. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Back to pass. Takes the easy throw in the flat.
That's one I think if the running back could have over, he would just let that ball sail out of bounds incomplete. Because he made the catch, but lost yards because of it. It wasn't an accurate throw. He'll know next time to just let that ball go.
Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal. To the end zone, and it's picked off. And they get the takeaway and prevent points from going up just before the end of the half.
That is one the quarterback is going to want to have back. It's touchdowns or it's checkdowns once you get down to the red zone. You can't get too aggressive and greedy trying to fit the football into small windows, and as a result, QB throws a pick.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Athens. And talk about a 1st half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Dooley Field inside Sanford Stadium.
We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Give to the running back. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. And the Dogs come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to run for it. And they did not let him get to that first down line. It'll bring up a call here. 4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. They'll run for it. Got room to work. Turning it on. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
Yeah, nice job by the running back. I like he understood that it was 4th and 1. I got to get that first down. And how about the blocking up front, creating a hole, creating some space. Not only did he get the first down, makes the big play, sparks this offense.
From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Caught in the backfield. It's Weeks. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Lining up to tack 1 more onto that lead.
This receiver is dangerous because of what he can do after the catch. Once he has the football, he is so good at making defenders miss. You saw it on that play.
And he's coming out of the end zone. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. San Jose State has the ball and ready to go on the attack. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Looking downfield, it's Matthews. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Pressure coming. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. The Dogs are off the leash and coming after him on 3rd down. Lost to throw again. Throws for the tight end. Catch in the middle. It's Jensen. How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one? And the Spartans are on the move. Looking downfield on first down. Got a man. It's Barton. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, San Jose State. He has been surgical. Precision passes. Using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Running back searching for a hole. Breaks into the open. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Georgia going up tempo.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
To throw, it's Simmons. Pulls it in, it's Weeks. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36.
And when you run those drag routes, it just takes a little bit of know-how. And I say that, receivers got to understand, find space. My quarterback's going to find me. He's looking for that space at the same time. Nice throw, nice catch. Way to get the first down.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. Got him up for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the first down. This offensive scoring position with a fresh set of downs. A first down run on the doorstep. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Weeks. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The 8th play of the drive coming. You'd hate to settle for a field goal. It's 3rd and goal. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Touchdown, Georgia! And they take it in for 6 more points.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Back to pass, it's Matthews. Finds a spot in the middle. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. We've reached the break, and Georgia is on top. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. So first down, we'll open up the final period. Wants to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Gresham. Nice pickup there, gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Jensen. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. The Spartans can really attack on this 2nd and short. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Stop just inside the 30 at the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Looking to throw on first down. He's got his man, makes the grab. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Down to the 16-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Quarterback on the keeper. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all
pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And it's incomplete as he was trying to make the play in the back corner of the end zone. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He'll take a shot. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. Scanning the field, it's Simmons. Sets up the screen. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, they're trying to set up the screen pass to the running back, just nowhere to go after he caught the football. The defense completely swarmed around him, and that's a loss.
Not a lot of productivity on that last play. They'll try it again on 2nd and long from the 23. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Makes the grab along the left sideline for the huge gain.
Well, I love play callers that want to stay aggressive, regardless of what the score is, regardless of how much time is left on the clock. And I promise you this, there are a lot of fans, there are a lot of teams all across college football that are paying attention to what is happening right now.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Oh, he's got some space. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch.
I think most offenses around the country in a situation like this with the lead late would be trying to run the football, right, or throw it short and try to bleed the clock. But this offense, man, it's still pedal to the metal. They're looking for chunk play opportunities.
Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Georgia ready to dial it up on another 1st down. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Looking for a man. It's Simmons. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Pulls and fires complete. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Needs it to keep this drive alive. Stop at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. A great chance to put this game away with a score here on 1st and goal. Powers forward, and he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that, no gain on the play.
And this is where the offense just breathes. Just take your time, huddle up. I'm in absolutely no hurry. I got the lead. I want to continue to run that clock. No false starts, no penalties. Let that clock tick down and then punch it in the end zone to add to this lead.
They'll give it another shot on 2nd and goal from the 4. Working that left side now. Touchdown, Bulldogs! Oh, that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
And with that touchdown, man, you're getting excited. As a fan base, you're about to go to 3-0. Like, a lot of things could go wrong to start a season. Everything gone right. That's a great sign for this squad. They got it rolling. Can they keep that momentum, keep climbing up the rankings, and who knows what happens at the end of the year.
They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. Looking to throw, it's Matthews. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in, you can tell. They were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
Sure hands. It's Barton. He goes out of bounds across the 15 at the 16. That's a solid pickup on that one.
And this game is obviously out of hand. But I think the fans would argue, too, at this point, like, all right, well, let's not throw checkdowns, right? Let's throw some deep balls and continue to open up this offense and keep fighting. I think that's what you want to see. You want to see your squad not quit. Keep fighting until the very end of the football game.
And he converts on third down as he gets it out to the 26. Just keeps slinging it. Under fire. Trying to make magic with his feet.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Makes the grab. It's Anger. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Looking to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Anger. Almost got it to midfield on that one. He's out of bounds, a yard short at the 49. And the Spartans can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. Caught over the middle. It's Gresham. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. The Spartans racing to the line in a hurry-up. Looking downfield, it's Matthews. Here's the pressure. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. So now it's second and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Connection to the right. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. And the Spartans started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and goal.
Can the D deny them on second and goal? Wants to go up top. Wide out trying to get it in. Touchdown, San Jose State. They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time, when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Really nice job stopping the run, but the problem is you have 0 timeouts left. You cannot stop the clock right now if you're the defense, so this has got to be excruciating for them. They know the offense is just going to take their time before they snap the ball.
Plenty of fireworks in this one. A lot of points. They always talk about having the chalk last, and it seemed like whoever was on offense had the last laugh.
It's amazing how much offenses has just boomed in college football. So good.